got like 4 days here to make the best use of my time. Then I realized I need to do one more salary transparency talk. So updated my deck, and I didn't have my numbers for the last year. I still don't, but I did have the severance package, so I put that in there as well to show people this is what I was getting. On 3 days notice, with publishing the meeting to a bunch of internal resource groups, as well as to some external Facebook groups where Microsoft employees gathered. About 700 people joined on a Friday afternoon, my last day at Microsoft, to hear me talk for over 2 hours about this process. And so that was just an amazing experience, because as I started this talk, I let people know, hey, I was part of the layoff on Tuesday. I'm out of here, and I'm doing this because I'm passionate about it. I think it's important. Just this flood of heart emojis coming up the screen was just overwhelming, and it turned what could have been just a really miserable day in terms of my last day at Microsoft, and the company doesn't want me, into something that was just overwhelmingly positive and uplifting. And more importantly, it made a difference, I think, to a lot of people. And so I spent the next probably 2 weeks on LinkedIn just going through hundreds of connection requests. And I've made a couple of posts since then and realized, this is obviously bigger than Microsoft, and it's something I want to take to, anybody in tech, because, a lot of the things that I went through, other people go through in other companies. People still are going through them. And I think especially now, things are getting, harder and harder, and the expectations and the stakes are much higher. And so something I'm still passionate about. I want to find a way to kind of reach out to it.
On that note, something you mentioned was, as you got the notice that you were part of the cohort of the RIFs in May, that said, I was dealing with this feeling that I wasn't wanted by the company. And my understanding from just people I've talked with, and kind of my own feeling, there's that probably goes for a lot of people. I'm just curious kind of how you process through that from the company.